Do you remember last episode how excited I was for this season? Well, we're not too far in and most of the excitement is gone. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory. I'm JNO, and at the moment I'm in charge of an AFC Wimbledon side that are currently sitting rock bottom, the only team not to pick up any points. On the plus side, we've only played 2 games, one of which you've already seen. Then there was another championship game which we'll get into, and an EFL Cup game, which is the plus point of this episode or season so far. But before we get into the episode proper, make sure to go check out my Patreon page where you can support the channel from $1 a month. All help is massively appreciated and helps me get better equipment and have more time to record episodes for you guys. So as you can see at the table right there, we're on 0 points, having managed to not win our second game this season. Every other team has managed to pick up a point. Fortunately for us, a win in the next game could see us go all the way up to 14th. Maybe up to 13th depending on the results, but that's a big ask considering how many teams are above us. But as you can see just above my head there, we played Plymouth in the EFL Cup and won convincingly 5-0, and I thought, okay, the Sheffield United game was a blip. We then played Fulham, who of course are one of the best teams in the league, and we got beaten 2-0, so not too bad. But now we come up against Middlesbrough, who are 15th, so they've not been doing too well. That is an away game, and then we have Hull, who are 10th. So not the easiest fixtures to win, but hopefully we can pick up some points and start to climb that table. Otherwise, we could be joining MK Dons down in League One. Okay, so we're sticking with the formation that did so well for us near the end of last season, and we have changed the lineup just a little bit, but not massively. We have Ravaglia in goal with Wood on the right, Grimshaw and Beeling are the defenders. Still not sure about Grimshaw there, but we're going to give him another go. We've got Zanon as left back, with Leach as the ball-winning midfielder, Gosling as the box-to-box, with Petrasso and Kennedy, who did so well last season but have disappeared in the last 2 championship games, as the wide midfielders, with Moncur sitting just behind Palombi. Palombi needs a goal. He's not scored in a while. We've actually played Middlesbrough 3 times and we've not beaten once. We've lost once and drawn twice, so that's a great omen, that is. I'm not even going to look at their team because I'm afraid to point someone out and they do amazing. So an away game at Middlesbrough all the way up north from London. Boys, we need some points desperately. Let's not have a struggle for the majority of the season because of a bad start to it. Okay, so it's tense times now for the AFC Wimbledon faithful. I'm not sure what our away following is. If there's a way to look at that on Football Manager, let me know. My daughter's throwing a bit of a hissy fit, so apologies if you hear crying in the background. She doesn't like being taken out the bath, and I believe that's what's just happened. Anyway, kickoff highlights should end right there. So now let's see what happens to the stats and hopefully pick up some victories here. Alright, great. So Wood is injured. Another injury, which is exactly what we do not need. So Grimshaw is going to go to the right. And Tanganga is going to come in as a defender. We are really struggling with injuries. We really need a centre-back, but I don't have any transfer funds. This is really irritating. I'm going to have to look for a low knee. Hopefully we can pick someone up, but we're bringing on Tanganga. I'm going to say no pressure, mate. Oh, that didn't work at all. Great. I thought as he hasn't played much and he's a youngster, maybe not put too much pressure on him, and it's had the exact reverse effect that I wanted it to have. But come on, Tanganga, prove to me how good a defender you could be. There's a spot open, mate. If you'd have a good performance, you could get into the side. As Kennedy runs down the right, plays it into Moncur, who's a bit further back than I like. Palombi now has it. Simple pass, there we go, to Zanon. Zanon back to Tanganga. Tanganga inside to Leach, there we go. Nice pass in. Moncur to Palombi. Oh, Palombi. You have been letting the side down recently. You had such a good season last season. Now it's up to Tanganga to stop the shot. He doesn't, but Ravaglia does make the save. Damn it. Not the best of starts. Okay, it's now a cross in by Eldin. I was sure the Middlesbrough player was about to tuck that in at the back post, but now Moncur has space to run into. We have so many men over. Oh, I thought he messed that up. Kennedy finished for me. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Damn it. Thunderous shot. passing was a bit iffy there. I thought they'd messed up the opportunity, but Kennedy with a great shot. Unlucky not to put that away. That's the Kennedy of old. If he can have a few more shots like that and put one in, that's the Kennedy we remember. Alright, so we're just going to tell him we've got faith. Well, there's a lot more to come from him. Hopefully get some greens up in this Isnich. And we'll kick off the second half. The game is pretty equal, to be fair. No clear-cut chances, no half chances. Middlesbrough haven't had more shots, but we've had more shots that haven't been considered long shots. So this game could go either way. A draw I would actually be happy with, because at least it would be a point on the board. Was that another injury? Oh, Raviglia, are you kidding me? How many injuries can we get in an episode? That's my 2 substitutes used. If I make another substitute, I'm running the risk of another injury happening or a yellow or red card, and I can't change the personnel that are on the pitch. We're going to have a team talk though, and we're just going to passionately tell them to concentrate, because I will take a 1-0 draw. So you know what, I'm actually going to go to counter. I mean, this is not entertaining for you guys, so I apologise for that, and I may pay for it now. Although Gosling's got the ball, Gosling plays it out wide to Grimshaw. Grimshaw with one more to Kennedy. There we go, Kennedy's got the ball. Can he find the ball into the box for one of my players to put away? Monker's hit it straight at the keeper. Are you serious? You can come off for that. You've got a knock, which is another reason you're coming off. But either side of the keeper, and that would have been a goal. What are you doing? That would have been 3 points. How do you hit it straight at the keeper from that point blank range? God's sake. That could have been a massive 3 points for us. Absolutely massive. Instead, it looks like it's going to be a ball draw. Apologies for the neutrals amongst you, but it is a point that we probably needed, unless something silly happens now. Okay, take a breath. We've got a point. We've got a point on the board. That's important. That's vital. Good result, considering Middlesbrough are a much, much bigger club than us. So there we go. We're not 24th anymore. We're now 23rd. Rise of the Phoenix. Anyway, let's go to the next game against Hull. Hopefully pick up a win. It looks like they lost their match. So we are going to play Hull in 12th. And we could still get to 4 points. And 4 points would put us somewhere around the mid-table by the looks of it. Oh, well, that's great. 4 weeks without Ian Wood. It's just getting worse and worse. This injury crisis is ridiculous. Let's have a look at Raviglia. 3 to 4 weeks. Jeez. Oh, Monker's injured for 2 to 3 weeks as well. How many more injuries can we get? Okay guys, so it's time for the second game, and we are playing Hull City at home at Plough Lane, 20,000 capacity stadium, which is lovely to say. We're playing another 4-2-3-1. We seem to be playing a lot of them and struggling at the moment. But we have played Hull 6 times and won 4 out of 6 matches. So hopefully we should see a victory in this one. We've brought out Palombi for Della Valle. Gosling comes in for Monker. And then, we've got Grimshaw coming on the right. And as you can see, Leone Lambert has been loaned in as a defender. He's only 19. Not amazing, but he can do a job for us. And he's also quite versatile. And we're hoping to make him like the club, because according to my scouts and coaches, he is pretty damn good. Oh yeah, McDermott's in goal because Raviglia got an injury as well. So if we actually have a look, Monker, Raviglia and Ian Wood all injured. Spence is back from injury but probably needs to recover a bit. So we're going to bring him on for sure though, see if we can give him some game time. Other than that, there's no one I'm desperate to bring into the side. Okay, so we're going to tell them, encourage the players, come on lads, show me what you can do. And then we're going to say, we believe you've got what it takes. Get as many greens, and we want to control this match and win convincingly, please. I need something to put me and this side into a good mood, boost morale, and have us have a good season. Because at the moment, it's not looking too great for us. We could do an MK, stay up 1 or 2 seasons, then go back down again, which is even worse than going back down straight away. Because now I've had a season to acclimatise, I really feel like this side should be doing better. So we're going to see if that is true in this second season consecutively in the Championship, and the third season we've had in the Championship in this series. They've still got players like Livermore though, so he should be pretty good in the Championship. Kennedy has headed it back to Grimshaw though. Beeling now has it, plays it towards Kennedy. Kennedy inside to Gosling. Gosling to Grimes. Grimes takes his time, plays it out wide to Zanon. Find the ball into the middle. Grimes into Petrasso. Petrasso is still performing like he did last season. That's the second goal of this season in the Championship out of 4 games, which is great for a left midfielder. The cross from Zanon gets blocked, but Grimes finds Petrasso. Grimes has been consistent for us as well. And the goalkeeper just didn't know what to do. He hardly moved, and Petrasso has got his second of the season. Come on, let's build on this. Let's go and get another goal. Leone Lambert now on the ball with Beeling. Beeling hoofs it forward. A very hopeful ball forward. But Della Valle has won it. Della Valle finish. Oh my god, we need a striker. We need so many players, but we don't have any money. How many times in my FM YouTube series, this one and the West Ham World, am I going to watch my strikers hit it straight at the keeper? 4 injuries this episode. 4 injuries. We've had a lot this week of chances that were hit straight at a keeper. Fortunately for us, Hull's chances seem to be mainly from distance, with none being great. We're only 1-0 up with 1 clear-cut chance and 2 half chances. Now the clear-cut chance was the one Laura Della Valle didn't score, and I don't feel like Palombi would have scored it either. Okay, we told them we're pleased and to keep it going, and we're going to tell them we believe they've got what it takes to keep this up. Do not let this slip out of our fingers like we did against Sheffield United. We need the 3 points. I'm not even going to look at the table because I don't want to be disappointed when we don't keep that position. Fortunately, no injuries this game, so, you know, fingers crossed we can make our usual 60th minute substitutions without any restrictions on us. As Beeling plays it into Lambert. Lambert to Petrasso. What can Petrasso do? Hero of the hour. He gets tackled by Livermore, fouled. Please be a red card or something. Let me feel safe in this match. Second yellow card. Get in. I'm not going to try and push for the game or anything like that. Hopefully that should open up the game and give us chances to score more goals as we look to make the substitution. Gosling is playing like utter crap, so we're going to bring on Palombi and swap in with Della Valle, and then we will change. Lambert's not had an amazing game. We do want to give Spence some time, so we're going to confirm there, and we're going to bring on Spence with a little less time to go, because we need Spence at match sharpness and fitness as soon as possible. Okay, we've run away with chances now, although half of our chances have been long shots. We've not made any more clear cut or half chances, but I will take a 1-0. I will take that every day of the week. If you won every game 1-0, you'd win the league, so we'll take a 1-0. Alright, 77th minute, we are going to bring off Lambert for Spence. Please, let's not injure Spence. It's only a 15 or 13 minute run out. Please, let's not injure Spence. This could be a really dumb decision to bring on Spence. But I want to make a shortcut. I want to get him as match sharp as quickly as possible. And it looks like we're going to pick up the 1-0 victory. So at least in today's episode we are undefeated and we have picked up 4 points. So we are looking a lot more healthy than we were when I started this episode. A good win, boys, well done. We are now 12th. That's so much better. That actually looks like we're close to the top 6 and not with the teams still on 1 point. So we've gone from being under these teams to significantly above them with a win. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning into the episode as always. If you've enjoyed the episode, make sure to hit that like button, it helps me out. Make sure to also subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.